just want to let you guys know I got a terrible case of analysis paralysis. So as I've been on my voyage to get my second property, I've done the atypical thing a lot of investors do. So on the journey to buy my second property, this analysis paralysis is like something I had never seen. My first property, guys, literally, I got out there, got pre-approved, saved up some money, and got the property. That made sense. Now, as you guys all may or may not know, the real estate market is going absolutely crazy. That being said, I've been making sure I've saved up a lot of money. I wanted to wait till the end of the year so I could file my taxes and report my income from my first building, XYZ. I've been pumping out a lot of videos, running numbers. And overall, I want to just say, I have analysis paralysis, guys. I'm on Zillow all day. I'm on Realtor, Redfin, all day, 24/7, checking out prices, running numbers, 24/7. And the worst part is, I haven't even been pre-approved yet. So to cure this analysis paralysis, guys, I'm going to get pre-approved tomorrow. All of my hard work and preparation to become the best buyer I could be works out. But that being said, I have a nice little video lined up. We're going to check out two properties. One is going to be in the Inglewood. The other is going to be in the Greater Grand Crossing community. And let's hop into it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the properties on Realtor.com, which is actually one of my favorite softwares to look at when it comes to getting pretty good estimations of what do you need for the down payment, what you will need for closing costs, and it's pretty good. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to go to Realtor.com. We're going to check out the first property together. This property is in Inglewood. It's a duplex. The seller wants $250,000. Now, this example was just a really long shot. I haven't been pre-approved yet, but we're going to just run these numbers together because this property is FHA approved. And for my second property, I plan on using an FHA loan. So whenever you read a description and it says FHA ready, have your finance together, have your team together, because these type of properties typically go fast. So that being said, we're going to also monitor how long this property stays on the market. So let's dive in. This duplex is in Inglewood. 7 bedrooms in total, 3 bathrooms in total. The property was built 1910. It's been on the market for about 3 days. The description says this is a well-maintained 2-unit property, is ready for a qualified buyer. This property is FHA friendly. Unit 1 is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. Unit 2 is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath. All utilities are separate. That's the key, guys. Whenever you're looking at properties, utilities being separate, it's good. Great potential cash flow for Unit 1, which is currently owner occupied. So this situation, I wanted to give you the backstory. This one, somebody purchased this property in like 2019. They promised to pay $140,000. The market went crazy. Now they want to sell it for $250,000. That's like a grand total of $110,000 difference. Now you know you're gonna have your selling cost and other costs, but the buyer of this property, they did a good job. Okay, tenants pay all utilities, including garbage and water. That's pretty interesting. I don't know how tenants pay garbage and water. That's really interesting. Like, Chicago Housing Authority just pays you, and then you pay, whatever utilities they ask you or negotiate with you. So, but it says including water and garbage. So that must mean a lot of utilities are separated. It says minutes away from Whole Foods, Chipotle, Starbucks, and much more. So they're talking about the Halsted 63rd complex area. But this is on like 71st Street. So it's kind of close, kind of far. But it's a good sales pitch. This is ideal for an owner-occupied or first-time investor. I'm going to be using an owner-occupied loan, so this would work out pretty good for me if I can get pre-approved for this much. Let's look at the payments really quick together. So for $250,000, if you were to get let's put 3.5 down FHA, Your down payment will be about $8,750. Let's change the loan type to a fixed FHA. So the interest rate went up a little bit. Let's just bump it up to 4%. So that being said, let's update it, close it. So for this particular example, with a purchase price of $250,000, with the owner-occupied FHA loan, if you come to the table with 3.5, your down payment is going to be about $8,750. Now, this is just a rough estimation for closing costs. This website uses a 4% closing cost, which they say guess between 2 to 5%. So 4 is pretty decent. They say closing costs is going to be about $10,000, which is a grand total of $18,750 at closing. It's pretty solid. Also, keep in mind, you can probably have your loan agent sign you up for some grants, like an IDA for a $6,000 grant. You know, whatever you could find. Sign up for grants. And your monthly payment is going to be about $1,500 a month. I say round up a little bit more because this software has included mortgage insurance, but I still just think this should be a little bit more than $1,500. And I used a 4% interest rate, and I know that's actually really low. I think it's a little bit higher for owner occupied at the moment because interest rates are going up. So that being said, for $1,500 a month for your mortgage, so I am assuming that the unit number 2, the 3-bedroom, 1 bath, being occupied by CHA, I'm assuming that Chicago Housing Authority has come through pretty heavy and is paying a pretty good penny. So this deal might be solid if you knew how much that CHA voucher is hitting for. On to the next property. This next property actually just had a price change. So the second property is in the Grand Crossing community. It's about 74th Street, Ingleside. And the description for this one reads as following. Use this classic Greystone 2-flat as an excellent performing rental or principal residence. First floor unit consists of a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. Second floor unit consists of a 4 beds, 1 bath. Both units have hardwood flooring throughout. First floor unit is currently vacant and second floor is occupied. So they're advertising this one as a principal residence. So I'm assuming it's able for you to use whatever loan type to owner occupy. So I'm assuming it must still be pretty decent inside if they're having that type of description. So this one might not qualify for FHA, but if it does, you know, it's something that just to give a shot. So for a purchase price of $200,000, I'm going to insert the numbers and see what we get. So FHA 3.5% down for this duplex is about $7,000 It's about $7,000 for the down payment. Let's bump up the interest rate to 4% like the previous one and update. So for this property, with a purchase price of $200,000, 3.5% down, your down payment is going to be about $7,000. I'm rounding up about $35. You know, it's $35. In the greater scheme, it's not that, you know. So $7,000 down payment, and if your estimated closing cost of 4% is going to be roughly, it's going to be about $8,000. I know I'm rounding up again. So your total closing at the table is going to be about $1,500. So also look into different grants such as IDA. You could possibly get about $6,000 IDA grant in Illinois, which is pretty good. You got to just stay there for a few years. I think like 5 or 6 years. And it's non-repayable if you fulfill your end of the obligation, such as living there for X amount of years. So look into that. That's always dope to do. This one, if you get an FHA loan and me rounding up to a 4% interest rate, you're looking at about $1,400, me rounding up, which actually isn't too bad. especially given that this duplex is four bedrooms upstairs, 3 bedrooms downstairs, and downstairs is vacant. So hopefully that 4 bedroom is cash flowing, pretty good money. You can live at a discount. You can live at a discount, and one day that you move out, you can make some more money. Okay, guys, so this video style is going to be a little bit different than most of my analysis videos because I'm getting at the end of my second property purchase phase, in which I've sharpened up myself, who I am. I've worked on my credit, paid off some student loan debts. I've been saving up money. I've been running numbers, trying to get a good feel of this market, and I have been running too much numbers, if that is even a thing. So I'm where I'm at today. I'm going to try to get pre-approved as soon as possible, hopefully tomorrow. And then with my pre-approval letter, I'm just going to keep saving up money. I'm going to get out there, and whatever I find, I'm going to try to talk to my mortgage broker to see like how much money I need to have in reserves, how much money I'm going to need for closing, so that whenever I find something in my price range, I can pull the trigger safely, I can get it going through, and just be blessed. So that being said, hopefully I wasn't talking too fast. Hopefully this was educational, fun to tag along, and I was just being facetious with the term analysis paralysis because I've pulled the trigger once, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to pull the trigger again. So I'm not just sitting on the sideline counting numbers, overanalyzing too much. I was just being funny to get some clicks. So that being said, guys, make sure you like this video. Like the video, comment something down below. And more importantly, just keep staying positive. Until next time.